Mr. Miller for a minute and a half.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Secretary Donovan, thank you for meeting with me this morning. We had a nice conversation beforehand, and we do need to look for ways to shore up the FHA insurance fund. Falling home prices are really a major reason you're in the situation you're in today, and until we reform the housing system, home values will continue to falter, people will lose money, and this economy will not turn around. But the housing market is a very, very complex marketplace. There's no doubt we need to look to try to bring the private sector back to fill the void that's been created out there. But until we do that, somebody has to step forward and make sure there's liquidity in the marketplace. That was the original reason we formed the FHA and the GSEs to do that. But many times what we do is very local. I told you about the situation we're facing in a part of my district, Chino Hills, about the people that are suffering from Edison towers that were put in the right-of-way behind their homes. That was nothing to do with them, nothing to do with Edison. The state of California mandated X amount of renewable energy must be provided in the state of California. So they installed these 200-foot towers behind homes. The problem is FHA does not lend in certain areas. Now, there's many FHA loans within that area right now because the homes are out of the right-of-way, but the towers have doubled in size, and now they're within a fall zone. And I know it's a gray area for you, but it's a very serious area for the people who've been impacted. And I want to thank your staff for working with us on this issue, but it's something that we need to look at and say, what's right? The people bought in good faith. They're not in a right-of-way, but because what the state of California has mandated has put them in a very difficult situation, and it's impacting them in the pocketbook. Not only has the marketplace had a negative impact on them as falling prices have, but now what's been done to them for the betterment of the state, so-called, has had a real dire impact on their finances, and they're angry. They have a right to be. And when we have an opportunity to do good, we need to look at that. And I just would encourage you to look at what you can do in that area. Whatever help you can provide, these people would really appreciate it because it's no fault of their own. They bought in good faith. They've lived there for years in good faith, and now they're being impacted by that. But I want to thank you. It's a huge issue, and whatever you can do, we would appreciate it. I yield back.
Mr. Lynch for